Today I'm going to be discussing pitching in baseball. Baseball may be a man's sport, but that does not mean that women don't know anything about the game. A lot can be learned as a bystander, and thanks to my son, I've been to many baseball games, so had a lot of experience. There's three areas of pitching that I'm going to be discussing. The first area is the mechanics. The second area is the mental state of the pitcher. And the third area is going to be the techniques that are required. So mechanics are a very important factor of pitching. As I learned from our website titled Mental Pitching, a person is not necessarily born with good baseball mechanics. It's more of a learned skill. Few young people are born with good mechanics. Few young pitchers have good mechanics. So good mechanics comes with hard work and lots of practice. And to improve on mechanics, pitchers should work out their arms to build their arm strength. They should practice pitching often. And when they're practicing their pitching, it helps to strengthen their arm. So it's good for them to get used to that type of movement. The second point is that pitching has a lot to do with the pitcher's mental state. As QC Baseball Magazine points out, it says that you have to be mentally tough to be a pitcher. So, for example, if you walk three people in a row, you can't let it get you flustered. You have to be able to put it aside and focus directly on the batter. And in the same regard, if you strike out two people, you can't let that go to your head. You have to maintain composure at all times and focus just on the batter. The third point about pitching is that other than in Little League, pitching is not just about throwing a fastball. Throwing a fastball is important, but more importantly, you need to know how to grip the ball. As I learned from the website Complete Pitcher, the way you grip the ball is important because the grip determines what pitch you're going to deliver. So, for example, to throw a curveball, you're going to grip the ball with your middle finger and your index finger. Your thumb should not be touching your palm. So, should be like this. And the ball should not be touching your palm. Like I said, you should grip it tightly. Your ring finger and pinky finger should be all the way back. And this should create a nice spin on the ball and cause it to drop when it goes to home plate. Another type of pitch is called a splitter. And with a splitter is a fastball pitch. And when you're holding the ball to pitch a splitter, you hold the ball with your thumb underneath it, your pointer finger on top, with the seams in the middle, like this. Okay, so I have provided three different areas regarding pitching in baseball. So we're just going to go over some important points. So, mechanics. As we learned from the website Mental Pitching, mechanics are a learned set of skills. A person is not usually born with good mechanics, and it takes hard work and lots of practice to acquire good mechanics. Something that's really important is the pitcher's mental state. You have to be mentally tough to be a pitcher. As we read in QC Baseball Online magazine, you have to block out everything and focus solely on the batter. We discussed different situations that would require mental toughness, such as striking people out and walking several people in a row. Pitching is not just about throwing a fastball. It's my third point. Being able to throw a fastball is important, but there are other factors involved that are equally important, such as the grip that you have on the ball. And as we discussed, the grip that you have on it will determine what type of pitch you're going to be able to deliver. And we discussed how to hold the ball when you're throwing a curveball and a splitter. So, to become an excellent pitcher, you should make yourself aware of everything that I've discussed. Skip audience members. And yourself.